Hi, this is Bhargavi from Bhargavi Teachings. In this video, I am going to explain about remainder theorem. In the remainder theorem, is nothing but p of x is any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1, which is divided by linear polynomial x minus a, where a is any real number. Then the remainder is p of a. That means we know the division rule that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Actually, that is a division rule. But consider to the polynomials, p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x is a polynomial expression, polynomial division rule. Okay. So let it be g of x is x minus a, because we are dividing p of x with x minus a. So this becomes x minus a of q of x plus r of x we will get. But x minus a is the divisor, then a becomes the 0 of the polynomial. So x minus a is equal to 0, x is equal to a you will get. So by substituting a minus a of q of x plus r of x. So this becomes 0, this full term becomes 0, 0 is equal to r of x. So when it is, if you substituted instead of x is equal to a. So p of a is equal to a minus a of x, q of x plus r of x. Okay, so p of a is equal to r of x. So what is the remainder? R of x is equal to p of a. So p of a is the remainder. When p of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. Suppose, for example, p of x is divided by x minus 2. What is the remainder? R of x is nothing but p of 2, because x minus 2. So x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2 you will get. That by substitution you will get p of 2 is the remainder. Okay. In the same way, suppose p of x is divided by x minus a, the remainder is p of a. So suppose if p of x is divided by ax plus b, then the remainder is p of minus b by a. P of minus b by a. So this is the remainder theorem. Okay. For example, you can consider that a polynomial 2x cube plus 3x square plus ax plus b is divided by x minus 2, leaves the remainder 2, and when divided by x plus 2, leaves the remainder minus 2, then find a and b values. So how can you do this sum? So what is the solution? What is p of x? P of x is equal to 2x cube plus 3x square plus ax plus b. And what is the divisor? X minus 2. X minus 2 implies x is equal to 2. So remainder is what is given? Remainder is 2. Remainder is 2. So remainder means that implies p of 2 is equal to 2 you can take. Leaves x minus 2, leaves the remainder 2 means p of 2 is equal to 2. So what is p of 2 becomes? 2 into 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square plus a into 2 plus b is equal to 2. That implies 2 cube is 8, 8 2s are 16 plus 2 square is 4 3s are 12 plus 2a plus b is equal to 2. Then 2a plus b is equal to 2 minus 28 is nothing but 2a plus b is equal to minus 26. First equation. So according to the first condition we got an equation. Next, what is the second condition? If p of x is divided by x plus 2, remainder is r of x is minus 2 they say. Minus 2. Okay. That means p of 2 is equal to, that is p of minus 2 is equal to minus 2. P of minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So p of minus 2 I am finding. So 2 of minus 2 whole cube plus 3 of minus 2 whole square plus a of minus 2 plus b is equal to minus 2. Is equal to minus 2. So that implies minus 2 whole cube is minus 8. 8 2s are minus 16. Minus 2 whole square is plus 4 plus 12 minus 2a plus b is equal to minus 2. Then it becomes minus 2a plus b is equal to minus 2 plus 4, because on simplification this becomes minus 4 and transpose to that side plus 4 it becomes. So minus 2a plus b is equal to plus 2 is the second equation. So from first and second equations, by solving those two equations, 2a plus b is equal to minus 26 and minus 2a plus b is equal to 2. So on addition, by addition, adding the two equations, plus 2a minus 2a gets cancelled. 2b is equal to minus 24 you will get, and b is equal to minus 12. B is equal to minus 12. You have to find out the AB values. So substitute any b value in first equation. Put b is equal to minus 12 in equation 1. Then equation 1 becomes 2a plus minus 12 is equal to minus 26. So 2a is equal to minus 26 plus 12 is nothing but minus 14. So 2a is equal to 14 and a is equal to minus 7. A is equal to minus 7. So if the sum is given like that, you have to substitute those values and find the reminders, equate it to the remainder. Then 0 of the polynomial you find out, and then you will get remainder. Substitute that value, you will get one equation, and another condition, another equation you will get. By solving those two, you will get AB values. Secondly, use the remainder theorem to find the remainder when x cube plus 4x square minus 3x plus 10 is divided by x plus 4, and verify with long division method. That also we can verify. Okay, so coming to the solution, what is the p of x? P of x is a given polynomial x cube plus 4x square minus 3x plus 10, and g of x is a g of x means divisor is x plus 4. Then its 0 is x plus 4 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 4. So x is equal to minus 4. If you substitute, what is the remainder we have to find out. So that means p of minus 4 you have to find out. So minus 4 whole cube plus 4 of minus 4 whole square minus 3 of minus 4 plus 10 is nothing but minus 64 plus 64 plus 12 plus 10. Minus of minus plus 12 and plus 10. These two gets cancelled and 24 is the remainder. 24 is the remainder. So 22 is a remainder. This by actual division also we will check whether if you divide this polynomial with x plus 4, will you get 22 as a remainder or not, we will check. So x plus 4 is the divisor, x cube plus 4x square minus 3x plus 10 by long division. So x cube by x is x square. So x square is the first term of the quotient. Then x square into x is x cube plus 4x square it becomes. Then minus minus both gets cancelled and minus 3x plus 10 will be left over. Then second step is first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. Minus 3x by x is nothing but minus 3. So minus 3 is the next term of the quotient. So minus 3 into x is minus 3x. Minus 3 4s are 12. Minus 12 you will get. And symbols you have to change. On subtraction these two gets cancelled, minus 3x plus 3x, and these two comes 22 as the remainder. So verify. So next find the value of k if the division of kx cube plus 9x square plus 4x minus 10 divided by x plus 3 leave the remainder minus 22. So in the same way this is the application of remainder theorem. Actually what you have to do, so what is p of x? P of x is equal to kx cube plus 9x square plus 4x minus 10 is divided by g of x is nothing but x plus 3. So 0 of the polynomial x plus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 3 you will get. So that p of minus 3 is equal to 22 according to the remainder theorem. P of minus 3 is equal to minus 22. So p of minus 3 is equal to minus 22. So that you have to substitute p of minus 3 in place of x. Minus 3 should be replaced. K of minus 3 whole cube plus 9 of minus 3 whole square plus 4 of minus 3 minus 10 is nothing but is equal to minus 22. It implies. So minus 3 whole cube is minus 27k Minus 3 whole square 9, 9 9s are 81, minus 12, minus 10 is equal to, it becomes minus 22, minus 22. Then transpose those two, minus 27k plus 81 minus 22 is equal to minus 22. So that these two gets cancelled, because after transposing plus 22 you will get, and here is 0 remainder. So minus 27k is equal to minus 81 plus 81 transposed, minus 81, minus minus cancel, k is equal to 81 by 27 is nothing but 3. Therefore the value of k is 3. So if you will divide, instead of k you replace 3, 3x cube plus 9x square plus 4x minus 10 divided by x plus 3 by actual division, then remainder you will get it as minus 22. Okay. So continuation of the remainder theorem is nothing but factor theorem. In a factor theorem, v of x is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1 and a is a real number, then x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is equal to 0. So there remainder you will get as a real number, but here the remainder is nothing but 0. And that means conversely we can say that if x minus 1 is a factor of polynomial p of x, then p of a is equal to 0. So whenever the remainder is 0, then we will call that polynomial g of x, the divisor is called as the factor of the given dividend. Okay. So here find whether x plus 2 is a factor of x cube minus 4x square minus 4x plus 16 by using factor theorem. So factor theorem, actually what you have to do, so what is the solution? P of x is equal to x cube minus 4x square minus 4x plus 16 is given. According to the factor theorem, the remainder must be equal to 0. Remainder means what is the divisor? X plus 2 is the divisor, whose 0 is x is equal to minus 2. So you have to find out p of minus 2. If p of minus 2 answer is 0, then we can say that it is a factor of this. So minus 2 you substitute in place of x. So minus 2 whole cube minus 4 of minus 2 whole square minus 4 of minus 2 plus 16 is nothing but minus 8 minus, this is plus 4, 4 4s are 16. Next plus 8 and plus 16. So plus 8 minus 8 gets cancelled, plus 16 minus 16 gets cancelled, 0 is the answer. Therefore p of minus 2 is equal to 0. Then by converse of factor theorem we can say that then x minus 2 is a factor of p of x. X minus 2 is a factor of p of x, s by factor theorem. So by using factor theorem we can derive two concepts. The first one is, if the sum of the coefficients of all powers of x is equal to 0, then x minus 1 is a factor. Sum of the coefficients of all powers of x is equal to 0, then x minus 1 is a factor. Check x minus 1 is a factor of x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 or not. So what you have to check? Sum of coefficients of all powers of x. Powers of x is nothing but x cube quotient 1, x square quotient minus 6, x quotient plus 11 and x power 0 constant quotient is minus 6. Constant term is minus 6. Then 1 plus 11 is 12, minus 6 is minus 12, gets cancelled 0. Therefore x minus 1 is a factor of given p of x. Given p of x. So second point is, if the sum of the coefficients of even powers of x is equal to sum of the coefficients of odd powers of x, then x plus 1 is a factor of the given p of x. That means, for example, you can check x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. What are the odd powers? X cube, x power 1, these are the odd powers. And this is even powers, because x power 0 we can write. Even powers. Okay? Then sum of the coefficients of even powers means 13 plus 20 is equal to sum of the coefficients of odd powers of x means coefficient of x cube is 1 plus here 32. Then 32 is equal to 33 is equal to 33. So both are equal. Then we can say that x plus 1 is a factor of given polynomial. So next, factorize x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So this is a cubic polynomial. You have to factorize. By using the factor theorem, we can factorize. So first of all, we have to check the sum of the coefficients is equal to 0 or not. So x cube quotient 1 and x square quotient is minus 2 and x quotient is minus 1 and constant is plus 2. So minus 1 plus 1 minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled, 0. Therefore, according to the factor theorem, x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. If x minus 1 is a factor, we can find out the remaining factors by long division method. So or else by synthetic division method also. So x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So x cube by x is x square into x cube minus 1x square. So on simplification, this becomes cancelled. Minus x square you will get minus x plus 2. Next, minus x square by x is minus x. First term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. So minus x into x minus x square. Minus into minus plus 1x. So plus and minus, these two gets cancelled. This is minus 2x plus 2. Next term of the quotient you will obtain by first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. In the third step, so dividend by minus 2x by x is minus 2. So minus 2 is written as minus 2x plus 2 you will get. So this is plus and minus gets cancelled, 0. 0 remainder. And this is q of x. Q of x is a quadratic polynomial that can be factorized by splitting the middle term. Already I did separately one video of the quadratic polynomial factorization method. I will give the link below that. Okay. So q of x is equal to x square minus x minus 2. By simplifying those two, minus 2x square you will get. Factors are 2 ones are minus 2 and plus 1x. You have to take instead of the middle term. So that becomes x square minus 2x plus 1x minus 2. So x has common x minus 2 plus 1 has common x minus 2. So x minus 2 into x plus 1 are the remaining factors. The total factors of the cubic polynomial are, therefore, all factors of given p of x is x minus 1 is one of the factor and x plus 1 is one of the factor and x minus 2 is another factor. Okay, like this we can apply the synthetic division method and we can find out the factors of cubic polynomial also. That I may do in the next videos. So all the best for all of you. Thank you for watching my videos and like, share and subscribe the videos.